any boards or committees? Okay, the agenda items for this evening under old business, 2023-7 of floodplain management ordinance. This is the second time it's been on the agenda, so it can be voted on this evening. Item 2 is permission to install black vinyl chain link fence at football field. These are under the bleachers, under the stadium, right under the bleachers, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So this is the second time on the agenda. The third item under old business is to approve overseeding to promote thick, green, beautiful turf that supports complex soccer fields. And this is the second time it's been on the agenda. So I'm excited about that. And cool weather is coming, and that's what's going to make the grass grow, correct? And a little rain.
A little rain.
Okay. And this is also the second time this has been on the agenda, so we'll be able to move forward with that. Under new business this evening, item 4 is a public hearing for Moab Burgers LLC application for a 020 restaurant retail liquor license for their location at 2215 US Highway 231, Wetumpka, Alabama. So once we get into the council meeting, we'll hold that public hearing. And then item 5, and we'll take up after that public hearing. Item 6 this evening, increased pay grade for Hornberg and baseball manager from a A05 to a A07. This is the first time on the agenda, but we'll carry that over. We can go on. Okay, thank you. And then item 7 is permission for the mayor to sign the property agreement for an economic development project. It's something that our economic development officers and planning and building department has been working on for some time, and we'll be presenting that tonight. And then item 8 is approval for a glitter and glow to install lights in the downtown trees. We did it last year, the beautiful downtown when they do this, and this is for the Christmas season that's coming up. This is the first time on the agenda, so it'll carry over to the next meeting. And then item 9 is resolution 2023-10-3-1 to apply for state funds for an improvement project at the airport. This is also the first time on the agenda, so we'll carry this over. This one again? This is a resolution, yes. Okay, so we'll be voting on that this evening. Okay, that's our agenda item, so we'll now call the council meeting to order. The invocation this evening will be given by Councilman Robbins and the Pledge of Allegiance by Councilperson Brown.
All right, God, we thank you for everyone gathered here tonight who works to make this city a special place to live. We thank you for the beautiful weather we've had, and thank you for all the people who worked so hard for the events we've had and the events that are coming up this fall season. We ask that you be with us. We ask that in everything we do that we look to you and your guidance in Christ's name. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Roll call.
Councilmember Robbins.
Here.
Councilmember Tucker.
Here.
Councilmember Justice.
Here.
Councilmember Gann. Councilmember Brown.
Here.
Mayor Willis.
Here. You received in your packet a copy of the minutes from the council meeting held on September 18th of 2023. Are there any corrections to those minutes? If not, then we have a motion to move forward and approve.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Okay, so those have been approved. On the old business this evening, the first item is a 2023-70 flood plain management ordinance. This is the second time on the agenda. It's in your package. You've seen it.
It's in their last week's packet.
So we'll entertain a motion to move forward with this plan. Do we have a second?
Second.
Any question? All in favor, let it be known by saying aye. Anyone opposed? Okay, so that too has been approved. Item 2 this evening under old business, permission to install black vinyl chain link fence at the football fields. Second time on the agenda, so we can move forward. And Mr. Brown, that comes under you. So we'll entertain a motion to install this fence.
I move that we install the black vinyl chain link fence on the football field.
Thank you, Ms. Tucker. Do we have a second?
Second.
Okay, thank you. Motion and a second. Any further discussion on this? All in favor, let it be known by saying aye. Anyone opposed? So that too, that permission has been granted. Item 3, approve overseeing to promote pit green turf at the sports complex soccer fields. This is the second time on the agenda, and we're gonna handle this item tonight, so we'll entertain a motion.
Move forward with this motion, please, sir.
Beautiful green grass. So we got, Mr. Brown's got the motion. Who
Second.
has a second? Stucker has a second. Any further discussion? All in favor, let it be known by saying aye. Anyone opposed? So that has been approved. Can't wait to see it. It's gonna be beautiful. On the new business, public hearing tonight, we'll go ahead and call ourselves into a public hearing mode, and this is to consider application from Moab Burgers LLC for a 020 restaurant retail liquor license for their location, which is 2215 US Highway 231, Wetumpka, Alabama. Is anyone here to speak in favor of granting this license?
We are. Yeah, we're here from Moab. We need this board to help our business grow.
Okay, appreciate it. Appreciate you being here. Is anyone here to speak against this? Okay, so we'll close the public hearing, consider it done, and then we'll move on to the next item, which is to approve the 020 restaurant retail liquor license for Moab Burgers LLC at 2215 US Highway 231, Wetumpka, Alabama. Do we have a motion to move forward?
So moved.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor, let it be known by saying aye. Anyone opposed? So that too has been granted. Thank you, guys. Thank you for choosing to do business in Wetumpka.
Appreciate it. Thank you for having us.
Great burgers, I tell you. Okay, item 6, increased pay grade for Hornberg and baseball manager from an 805 to an 807 level. We'll entertain a motion to move forward.
So moved.
Okay, we're taking a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor, let it be known by saying aye. Anyone opposed? So that too has been granted. Okay, and then item 7, permission for the mayor to sign a property agreement for economic development. So we'll need a motion and a second on this.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, thank you for the motion, thank you for the second. Any discussion? All in favor, let it be known by saying aye. Anyone opposed? So that item 7, permission has been granted. Item 8, approval for glitter and glow to install lights in downtown trees. This is the first time on the agenda. It'll be on the agenda for next year. 2 weeks. Then item 9 is a resolution 2023-10-3-1 to apply for state funds for an improvement project at the airport. It's the first time on the agenda, but we can vote on it. So we'll take a motion.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion, we have a second. Any discussion? Okay, all All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? So that too has been granted. Okay.
Man, can I say one thing?
Yes, you can.
On the economic development thing, there's a lot of questions and rumors going around about what's going on. We've had some last week and this week, so, we are making some positive movement on it. And I don't like saying this where I can't say details, but we really need to keep close to the vest what's going on out there. So if somebody asks what we have going on, we don't need to elaborate because all the details aren't out there. There's, non-disclosure agreements that we have, that we can't talk about right now. It's about stuff going on, so everything's positive, everything's in a good direction, and we should get a good plan this week.
So if any of us, as elected officials are approached
Yeah,
on this, we need to just stay away from it and let our
let it run through the end or me, that's
run
right.
its course, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah. There's some rumors out there, we just need to make sure we keep those under.
Okay. All right. Anything else? Let me just say that, we are an event community. No question about it. We have more events than you can shake a stick at. And people love those events. And there was an event this weekend that was really the second year I think we've done this. But, it was a great event. A lot of people were in this town, and it was a long day. People put in a lot of hard work to make it happen. But I'll tell you, the visitors that was in this town this weekend, it was unreal. Absolutely unreal. We started off on Thursday night, I believe, with a group from Colorado that Justin had put me on, and it was the mayor of the city there in Colorado. And he and his team came here because they liked what they saw. And they liked what they saw on HGTV. And so they came here. They want to be a part of what we're doing. And it's going to be interesting. Please don't try to write this until we get a little more information. But we'll give you the story as soon as we can get it to you. But it's exciting to see the things that are happening here. And I want to thank the people who volunteer, who invest their time in making us the best that we can possibly be. Anybody have anything else? You've got a birthday, right? Okay. All right, well, have a good